The prisoners were put in the new jail about 10 days ago, so I've asked the sheriff to take us through the old jail. Hello, Kevin. Can you take us through the old jail?
Come on through.
Until the 1980s, the sheriff actually lived in the jailhouse, and so we're coming in on the west side where the kitchen is.
Welcome to the kitchen.
A quick look at the oven.
Where we serve the finest pot pies and TV dinners available in Macon County.
So we'll walk through the booking area here into the area where the jailer and the deputies will do their work.
If you want to warm up, we'll start a fire here in the fireplace. Keep you toasty. This was all once office space occupied by the sheriff's staff.
The jailer would sit behind this bulletproof glass to greet the public, and he would have that monitor up there to watch the inmates and keep track of things. Now, if we swing around, you have a wall here, and the purpose of the wall, of course, is so that the people that were actually being processed would not be able to see what the jailer was doing or what he was watching.
This is where we book them in, bring the arrestee in off the street, sit here in a chair, we process them on these computers here, get their fingerprints, run them on the data master for alcohol content, stuff like that. If they were staying, we'd take them back here to dress them out.
Okay, and again, we're just off the kitchen again. Get our bearings. Visiting room?
Correct. Their changing room in here.
Okay.
Once they were dressed out, fit for confinement, they'd be brought back in here. This door would close behind them. Loud bang. And they'd come back here into their cell. We'd open up this big heavy door.
There are then 3 cells inside that are controlled by them.
Just pull that. Try to open a door. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't shut them. But you gotta really try. We might have to test this part. Then you shut it.
Okay.
And I still can't get it shut, so it's just gonna sit there.
So I've turned the sound off because the sound is quite a problem, but I can tell you we're walking around this group of 3 cells. I'll see if, let me see if I can look inside one from this side. The cells are about, I think, 7 feet by 7 feet, probably 2 people go in each one. Kevin's showing us how the prisoners work the light switch, because the light's on the outside. He's past the cell now. That's a window air conditioner unit used to try to keep things cool, and then a furnace up there, a gas furnace. So we'll come back around, and he turned the light on the other side, so let's see if we can see the other side where the doors are to get into the cells. Yeah, that's better. So that's the air conditioner the sheriff was standing in front of. Let's see if we can look inside the cell. Yeah, he's got the door opening now. So you can look inside and you can see it's pretty small, especially for 2 people. So let's head back out of this cell block area, back toward where we first came in. And then can you show us the shower area?
State-of-the-art shower area right here. I meant stainless steel, actually.
Stainless steel, no shower curtain, no way to control the water temperature.
Big enough for one guy, so it didn't matter if you dropped your soap.
And how often were they able to take a shower?
They were able to shower about 3 times a week, if not more.
Okay.
On good behavior days, they were out here in their common area and able to take a shower at their leisure. Some guys didn't take showers, so that's why we smell what we smell in here.
Okay. And how many that jail, I don't know, would you call it a pod that we were just in?
Each wing would house 6 comfortably.
And how many wings were there?
There are 4 wings.
So let's take a look at the 2 cells that are used for people that have significant health issues or they are a suicide risk. There are cameras. There's a camera in each room so that the jailer can keep an eye on what's going on in this cell. So we'll come in and we'll turn around and look up over the door here. There's the camera.
We are directly above that first pod we were walking through, and it's the same exact setup, same operation, same doors, same metal.
Okay.
Which I might add, it is all battleship metal. I'm not sure from what battleship, but it's pretty cool.
Another aspect of this jail, which I cannot seem to capture with my camera, is that the floor is not level. There are low spots, and it feels like it's sinking. It feels like it could collapse right out from under me, and well, it's kind of creepy. Can you show us where the wall is separating on the inside from the jail?
Structurally, this building is falling apart. It is very evident right here along the wall. We have about a 2-inch gap from where the floor is separated from the wall. All this heavy metal behind us is probably bowing the steel members of the foundation for support, and it's just pulling away. The brick walls on the outside are starting to crumble, and as a result, we had to do something. It was either move out or build a new jail.
Okay. So I think it's pretty apparent why the grand jury decided that we should vacate the jail. And I'm very proud of the sheriff and the commissioners and the jail committee and everyone that worked to fix this. Well, thank you, Sheriff Shoemaker, for this. Very informative, and hopefully it won't be here much longer. So one last look. Thank you.
Very good. You're welcome.